So I have my book here and I'm looking at the cover. Before I start reading, I'm looking at the picture for clues. I see a boy with his book in his school bag, another boy and a mum. Looks like a whānau here. I can see 2 words in the title. I know because they have a finger space in between. That's how I know there are 2 words. The first word starts with a sound. My. The second word starts with a b and ends with a k. Book. Let's read together. My book. I'm looking for where to start. I can see a capital letter in the first word. I'm looking at the pictures for clues. But what words might be in the book in here? I can see a boy holding his book. And I can see 2 words with capitals. Names. Nico and Tama. Let's see what Nico has to say. Here is my book, said Nico. My book, said Tama. I can see a problem. They both want the same book. When I was reading then, I knew what to do because I saw the comma and I knew to have a little rest, and I saw a full stop, so I knew to stop. How many full stops can you see? Tahi, rua, toru. That means we need to stop 3 times. How many commas? Tahi, rua. We need to pause and have a little rest 2 times. This is how it sounds good and it makes sense. This is what the author wanted us to do, to read it and stop it in the right places. I'm going to go and have another look at the picture for clues. And I can see Mum's here. And Mum would make a sound. Yes, Mum. Mum. I can see Nico is going to be talking again. Let's see what Nico has to say. I've got my pointing fingers and I know I'm going to have a little rest at the commas. I'm going to stop at the full stop because that's the end of the sentence. Come here, Nico, said Mum. Come and read to me. Oh, look at them sitting together on the couch. What a nice place to read. I go to the start of the first sentence. Nico sat by Mum. My book, said Tama. If I didn't stop at the full stops and rest at the commas, it wouldn't make sense. This is what it would sound like. No, Tama said, Mum, here is a book for you. No, that doesn't make sense. I'm going to pause at the commas and stop at the full stop. No, Tama, said Mum. Here is a book for you. Oh, I can see there is a problem. Nico has his book. Tama wants the same book. I wonder if he will agree with Mum and be happy to have this new book. I'm looking at his face for clues, his expression. He looks grumpy. Let's see what he has to say. No, said Tama. And I noticed down here, instead of a full stop, we've got an exclamation mark. I'm going to have to use a strong voice here. My book! My book! They still want the same book. I wonder how they will solve the problem. Nico looked at Tama. Come here, Tama, he said. Nico said, I can read my book to you. Oh, what a kind older brother, sharing his book. I enjoyed that story, and today we learned about full stops. We have to stop at the full stop. Commas. We have to have a little rest. And we even found out about an exclamation mark at the end when we use our strong voice, like when Tama got annoyed. Thank you for joining me. You might want to play this video again and read along and point at the words with me. See you next time, Kōwhai.